It's got a name. It's called the cosmological constant, and that's it's just allowed in the equations. And Einstein actually introduced it initially because Einstein's equations strongly suggest that the universe is expanding or contracting and not just sat there. So even before we'd observed anything, Einstein had a theory that suggested that the universe is just not static, and actually it really strongly suggests that there's a beginning, right? So the theory itself on its own suggests that you can see that if the universe is stretching today, then it must have been smaller in the past. Everything must have been closer together. And they noticed that the equations suggest the universe might be stretching. And so he wrote to Einstein and said, your theory suggests there was a day without a yesterday. Because he thought if everything's expanding now, then it must have been closer together in the past. And so there might be a time when it was all together. And he was a priest.
Wow.
So he's a Belgian priest. So I think, I mean, I wrote about this, and it's kind of my interpretation of it, but I think that he was more predisposed to accept what the equations were telling him, because a beginning, an origin for a priest is really a nice thing, because it tells you the creation event.
Yeah.
And Einstein tried to dodge it and put this allowed term into his equation, which is almost the stretchy term, to say, well, if it's